Ghost Hunting in New England.
Your favorite spooky podcast.
Hello and happy Wednesday. Welcome to Ghost Hunting in New England. I'm your host, Amelia, and this week I'm joined in studio by the wonderful, beautiful Jamie Day. Jamie, welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me again.
You are so welcome. So today we are doing something a little different. Jamie is awesome because so far she has gone on a on-site visit with us. We went to Danvers State. She has been interviewed as a medium and done an awesome, amazing mediumship reading for me, which was incredible.
Thank you.
And now, you're welcome. And now she is going to be here in studio with us in beautiful sunny Somerville.
Sunny.
I know, right? On like the
So gross
rainiest
outside.
day. To talk about haunted hotels all over New England. So this should be very interesting and very fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, woo!
I love a good haunting.
So before we get to that, I have a very quick corrections corner. I messed up. Well, me, Mike, and Lauren all messed up. So this correction comes from our episode on Route 44, and it is that we said Route 44 was like a highway. We were thinking it was like 95, you know. That turns out not totally true. You see, because since we've never actually been to Rehoboth, we didn't really know. And I was getting confused with Route 4 because I know that kind of goes down that way, so I thought it was. So it's still a highway, but it's like a little more like a scenic highway. Like think like a Route 3A type of deal. That's our correction. That's all I got. But I do have another note that we're going to go over at the end of the episode, a little teaser to get you to listen all the way through. Last week we did the Fairbanks house, and Barry Corbett reached out to me and he sent me an EVP that Boston Paranormal Investigators got, and we're going to play that at the end of the episode. And I'm so excited because I haven't even listened to it yet. It should be great.
I'm excited to hear it too. That's fun.
Cool. Okay, so now it's time for our haunted hotels. Jamie, you ever stayed in a haunted hotel before?
Not that I can think of off of the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't think I really have either. I've investigated them. So Beth and I one time, we went with BPI and we did the Wayside Inn, which I believe is in Sudbury. It's very haunted though. And they actually got a ton of footage the night we were there. We got video of someone playing with the door handle.
Oh my
gosh. You can see it moving. It's like videoed from like both sides or something like that. You knew no one else was really touching the door. It was really cool. And it's cool too because for some reason at this inn we were at, people who stay there write notes and then they like stick it in the ceiling and like all like the cracks.
Oh my God.
Because it's one of those inns from like the 1700s, you know what I mean? It has like all the knotted wood.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was interesting.
I've lived with several ghosts, but I've never stayed in a haunted hotel. Yeah. Just my own apartment.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't know which is worse.
Oh, yeah. I don't know either. It's hard. When I lived in Roslindale, I had a ghost, but it was like, I never saw it. It was never really around. But this one time I went back from a scary movie and I was like there with my boyfriend and I was like, I'm just feeling a little freaked out. I said something like that and I like hit the light switch and like all the lights in the apartment went out.
Oh my God.
Like,
so it's a friendly ghost.
It was like a funny ghost.
That's funny.
And this other time, like this person came over and we were sitting in my living room and he was like, yeah, I don't know if I believe in ghosts, like blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I just like would love some proof. And all of a sudden all the lights in my living room went out.
Oh my God.
And I like screamed and I was like, we're going to the bar.
There's your proof. I'm out.
There's a bar up the street. It's like, I don't know.
My downtown Salem apartment was like super haunted. And we used to call him the friendly ghost because he never really did anything like mean. I had a roommate at the time and we always used to get in arguments because like all the kitchen cabinets would be open or like the front door would be open and he thought I did it and I thought he did it. And then he moved out and it continued to happen when I lived alone.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's cool.
It didn't bother me. I would like talk to it. But one night I was sitting in my bed and I felt the bed kind of shake, and I had just gotten a cat. So I thought it was the cat. So I turned to like pat the cat, and instead I watched my pillow indent. That freaked me out. I was like, get out of my room.
Yeah. No,
I don't mind, but you
me.
can't be in my bed. Beat it.
Yeah. Well, when we did the Angels bonus episode, we had a story like that on there where like someone said she like saw the indent of someone on her bed and she was like really happy, and I was like, I would not have been okay with that.
No, that did not make me happy.
No.
I slept on the couch.
Yeah, I would not be cool with that at all. Okay, so on to these haunted hotels, or I guess technically I did 2 inns. You have a hotel though.
I do have a hotel.
I don't really know the difference between an inn and a hotel.
I don't either. Maybe size.
I don't know, because the second one had 52 rooms.
Oh, that's pretty big.
That's pretty big. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Whatever. You know, right, and tell us. Okay, so this first one is the Captain Fairfeild Inn. The Captain Fairfeild Inn of Kennebunkport, Maine, overlooks the Kennebunkport Green River on the corner of Pleasant and Green Street. Captain James Fairfield built his federal-style mansion in 1813 to 1815, after he had been released from the British imprisonment at the Dartmoor prison during the War of 1812. The land was a wedding present to James Fairfield and his bride, Louise, from his father-in-law.
That's a nice present.
That's a really nice present.
I did not get that for my wedding.
A really good one. When Captain Fairfield first built the house, he invited his brother-in-law, Joseph Lord, also a sea captain, and his sister, Polly Lord, to share the home with them. Both men were at sea for long periods of time, and their wives found comfort in each other's company. Fairfield and his wife Lois and his family enjoyed living there together for 5 years until he died of pneumonia on July 23rd, 1820. Sad.
Yeah, in the home, I bet, because that's what you did back then.
Yeah. 2 years after his death, Tobias Lord, who I'm not 100% sure on this, I believe it was Polly and Joseph's son. But I'm not 100% on that. It could have been like another brother of something. I don't know. But Tobias Lord found a portrait of Captain Fairfield aboard a Swedish ship. There is some speculation that the ghost is somehow attached to this painting.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah.
That gives me the chills.
Mm-hmm. But at the very least, this painting is how people know it's him when he shows up.
Oh.
It's the only portrait. After being a private residence for many years, it became a bed and breakfast inn in 1991 and made a name for itself as being a romantic getaway for couples and newlyweds. The inn provides a wonderful getaway for those romantic special occasions, weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, or any other time when romance is in the air. There's nothing more romantic than a ghost showing on up.
Interrupting your honeymoon.
I mean, like, people like me or you, we'd probably be into that.
I'd totally be into it.
I don't know, like the average person.
That would make it memorable, if nothing else.
Sure would.
Yeah.
Sure would. So the federal-style mansion has a basement, 2 stories, an attic. It offers 9 very guest-friendly rooms. Many of the spacious air-conditioned rooms even have fireplaces in them and are decorated with antique and period furniture. So, like, as much as it's changed, it hasn't changed, like, all that much.
Yeah.
They keep it kind of the same. There are lots of gardens there, as well as a scenic view of Green River and glimpses of the harbor below. Warm hospitality of the innkeepers and the delicious 4-course breakfast given to guests also bring rave reviews from guests and also pleases the entity who stays at the mansion too.
Wait. So, like, he likes the breakfast?
I guess. I loved how they wrote that. I felt the same way. I was like,
that would please me.
I like a good breakfast. No one likes breakfast more than I do. So, when restorations of the mansion began to make it into an inn, an entity all of a sudden showed up. And it was seen floating in the dark corner of a basement. It was seen by a couple different people, but it doesn't really, I couldn't find anywhere it mentioned who saw it, but I know a lot of people saw it. He was floating in the corner of the basement, and everyone was like, what's that? And then they saw the giant painting of the guy over the fireplace, and they're like, oh.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's that guy. So I found it really interesting that he didn't really show up until 1991.
Maybe like disturbing the, you know, like redoing the hotel.
I guess.
Brought him out.
I mean, I thought that was really strange because it's not like he died there. No, no.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
not
he did, though, if he had pneumonia.
Yeah, but I meant to say it's not like he's buried there.
Right.
But I don't know. Who knows?
Why are so many ghosts sea captains? Why is that such a thing? That's like a popular theme.
It is a popular theme. And I think it's because they're kind of like disturbed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a lot of people on the sea are sea people.
Yeah. Yeah. And have
There's
a hard
like,
time like back on land.
Absolutely. And there's like a lot of drinking involved for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So.
And I think going away for long periods of time and like need you to like maybe not find comfort in home, you know? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe
that could be part of it.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, because you're absolutely right. That is definitely a thing that.
There are sea captains in my story that I will share later.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. And this is not the first time sea captains have made it onto the show.
Right. Like, I mean, don't you watch Scooby-Doo? That's like a big thing.
You're right. Okay. So many guests have sensed and sometimes even seen the warm, cordial presence of Captain James Fairfeild, who seems very pleased to be the unseen host of his beautifully renovated home. He seems tickled to have so many visitors staying there and loves what the living have done to fix up his beloved mansion.
Oh, that's cute. He likes it.
And how they treat the guests in the same manner he would have if he was still alive. That seems like speculation.
Yeah. I don't know that you can know that for sure. Although maybe I could. I'll go up there and see if I can. Maybe.
Yeah, right? You're a medium. You can
see if I can see what he thinks.
So now to the portrait. The portrait is actually no longer in the home. It's been moved down the street to the Brick Store Museum, but a copy of the original portrait still hangs over the fireplace. So
I wonder why they moved it. Too creepy.
I think just it's like so old. It's like a real historic thing. So they wanted a museum.
I didn't want it ruined.
But it was weird because like some places I read he was like attached to it, but then I'm like, but they moved it. But then it's like, well, maybe he just likes looking at himself.
maybe he's a vain sea captain.
Right? Like, I don't know. That could be it. Because we did one time about this like hospital that was torn down, but it was like rebuilt as an exact replica. And like the exact replica was haunted with like the original
That's funny.
stuff.
That's funny.
So I don't know.
Although, you know, I suppose if like we talked about Denver State Hospital, if the condos that are in there can be haunted, and the only thing that still remains there is like the outer facade of the building. Yeah. You know,
that makes sense.
The land of places can carry a lot of weight, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Anyway, that's all I got on this place. Fairfeild Inn.
It sounds like a good place to go if you're like interested in ghosts, but like light.
Yeah.
Like a light, fun, interesting ghost.
Like if
it's a good beginner.
If like your kids are interested in ghosts, but you're like, I don't know about this. Yeah. That could be a good spot.
Yeah.
You know?
Because he sounds nice.
He's a cool guy. Yeah. He likes breakfast.
It's like, welcome to my house. Have a nice breakfast.
I just want to treat you well.
Yeah.
So for that story, I got a lot of information off of hauntsofamerica.com, hauntedhouses.com, and the Fairfield's very own website. That's all I got on that. All right. What do you got?
So I want to talk about the haunted Hawthorne Hotel in Salem.
Ooh, which is also, it's been in the news recently for being haunted, right?
Haunted. Yeah. So when I was like, I had heard that it was haunted. Mm-hmm. And so I had said to you, like, we should go there sometime. Yeah. And when you were talking about this, I said, we got to do that.
Yes.
And when I was looking it up, if you go on Yelp, like the top review is like, what the hell? My room was haunted. Yeah. It says the 6th floor is haunted is what the review says.
That's
nice
awesome.
Time. Bed was comfy. They only gave us one towel, but my room was haunted.
But ghosts kept me up all night.
Yeah. That's the review. And they even responded and were like, you're correct. If you had asked for more towels, we would have been happy to give them to you. Lots of customers praised the comfort of our beds. And yes, the hotel is haunted. Like, that's their response to the review. So the Hawthorne Hotel is in downtown Salem, and it's right by the Common, and it's right by the Witch Museum. And it's been, you know, if you aren't from the area, but like you know of Salem from TV or movies or whatever, it's been in tons of movies just in passing. There's been stuff that's been filmed there. Celebrities stay there when they film movies in town.
And if you're like there on Essex Street and you're going through like the witch stores and you really have to pee,